You decided not to go to college. I wanted to ask you, what was that experience like for you? When we were talking at that gala, you shared something really cool to me. You decided not to go to college. That is a huge thing. You being Asian and all, your parents and whatnot. Hey, it's true. Hey.
I love it. I love it.
100% true, especially in the Asian community. Our parents are always telling us, like, they sacrifice their blood, sweat, and tears for us to go to college, for a lot of us. I wanted to ask you, what was that experience like for you?
Man, where to start? Just to paint a picture, I was 18, halfway into sophomore year of college. Before I even went to college, I was like, okay. Oh, actually, even before that, I applied to all these different colleges. I got rejected to all these different schools. Stanford, UCLA, Berkeley, all these different schools. Yeah. And I went to my local college. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the most of what I got. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get a 4.0, work at Google and get a good job and so on.
Yeah.
And I did. I got like straight A's and I did everything what, a good college student would do. Mm-hmm. And then I was working on a startup, a business idea that I had. And I realized like how much time I was learning and spending on that project than I was in actual class. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I learned so much about failure, about leadership, about product market fit, about everything about entrepreneurship, while actually working on my startup. And in school, I was learning about like very basic things, like things that didn't even apply to me or my goals. And so I was very confused. I was like, why am I paying so much money and spending so much time doing something that doesn't relate to my goals? It just didn't make logical sense. And it was at a point where the startup wasn't even like off the ground yet, but I was like, man, I'm learning so much. I can probably learn and grow so much more in this than college, which is the main reason why I left. There's other reasons as well. Like, for example, I wasn't surrounded by the entrepreneurs I wanted to be surrounded with, the mentors I want to be surrounded with. There's also opportunity costs when you decide how you want to spend your time, and so on and so on. But the main reason was I was learning so much outside of the classroom than inside of the classroom. And we can dive into like my parents or like my friends or how I felt in that way. I don't know exactly where you want to take this, but that's like kind of the basis of like why I dropped out. And it's been like 5 years. Like, it's been quite a journey since then.
As you're talking, I think an amazing thing that's really hitting me is that you prioritize learning over everything. That's what you did. You wanted to learn cool shit, and that's what you did.
Yeah. People say like, you don't go to college, you don't get an education. Dude, I'm reading a book. Like, I used to read a book a week, and I write notes on it. And now I read a book every 2 weeks. I listen to podcasts. We both talk about Tim Ferriss and Joe Rogan. I'm constantly learning. And I think it's a very fixed mindset to believe that was only one way to get an education, which is college, which I think is false.
As someone who went through the whole journey of college and stuff, I never listened to this shit before. I never read any books when I was in college because I didn't have enough time to. But now that I'm out of college, I graduated, I take the time to read. I take the time to listen to podcasts. I educate myself, and it's so rewarding because honestly, it's kind of like this. When you're a kid, did you ever read the Choose Your Own Adventure stories?
Oh, heck yeah.
It's like choosing your own adventure, man. That's like the best way I can put it.
Yeah, I mean, you choosing the books you want to read too, instead of required readings they make you do at school.
For you guys that want to follow Tam, I'm going to put his information below. I'll throw his YouTube channel and all that. And Tam, you have a special gift for my refugee hustlers?
Oh, heck yeah. If you made it this far, you're fucking awesome. I'm glad that you did. I want to give you 2 of my books for free. How to Network, basically an A to Z guide of how to network your way and make friends in professional setting, and also how to land your dream internship. So if you want to intern at Google, Facebook, small startups, big companies, I had someone work at DreamWorks just recently. If you want to land your dream internship, that book is for free as well. And I normally don't give my stuff for free at all. So I consider this a very special gift to you guys and to Refugee Hustle for making this happen.
Thank you so much, man. This is your penis. This is the head. I got barbell right across.